Surgical masks are washing up in growing quantities on the shores of Hong Kong, a city that has overwhelmingly embraced face coverings to fight the coronavirus. Conservationists say the masks are adding to already alarmingly high levels of plastic waste in the waters around the finance hub. Take a look.
So, when we were out doing our research in February, and obviously we see the normal five sort of things, the bottles, the polystyrene, the lighters, the cutlery, the straws and things like that, we suddenly started noticing all these single-use masks, the face masks. And what was interesting was that was about 6 to 8 weeks after the sort of mass introduction of face masks to the public. So, you know, when society suddenly started using it, the cause and effect was now being seen on the beaches on a far-flung set of islands in Hong Kong. The single-use plastic masks are just another addition to the legacy that we're leaving behind for future generations on the beach. Yeah, I think it's a culmination of all sorts of, sort of sources. I think it's from accidental dropping. People who accidentally, it drops out the bag or out the pocket. Then there's the people who just discard it, or it blows off. You know, they're sort of having something to eat on a ferry or something, and they take it off and put it on the seat next to them. The wind blows and it's gone, and then they're like, and that's another one into the water.
Yeah, it wasn't. I never seen on those masks. It's just like throwing on the somewhere and hanging on the tree. Now I can see most of the area is like happening on there.
Wherever you go, you have to wear the mask because of the virus. Yeah, and of course, when you go to the outside or the country park, if there's not so cloudy, or I will take off my mask as well.
Sam, this is what I do. This is the thing, right?
Shortly before the global pandemic struck, the Hong Kong-based environmental NGO launched a year-long study looking at marine debris and microplastics found on one of the city's more remote and uninhabited islands. The 5 most commonly found items were bottles, polystyrene packaging, lighters, disposable cutlery, and straws. And now, masks are floating onto beaches and shorelines during a recent visit. Conservationists counted and removed 70 masks from a 100-meter stretch of beach. A week later, another 30 masks had washed up. Hong Kong's 7.5 million inhabitants produce 6 million tons of waste each year, only around 30% of it recycled even before the coronavirus emerged. Residents often wore face masks on the daily commute, especially during the winter flu season. But the emergence of the deadly COVID-19 disease has made mask wearing near ubiquitous. And despite its proximity to mainland China, the origin of the outbreak, Hong Kong has largely managed to defeat the virus with just over 1,000 infections and 4 deaths. A growing number of companies are now offering reusable masks, and the government has also launched an initiative to send all residents a fabric mask that can be washed. But disposable masks remain by far the most popular choice.